at their focus, but these guys, known killers. They're not going to calm down.
Well, are we getting into it on Battlefield? So, this is very interesting.
So I do have to say, I really like the stage for Falco, because the platforms are actually really nice, and as far as Falco's recovery gets inhibited by the platforms, so does Peach's recovery.
But I'm thinking, what did Trif ban?
I would say Trif definitely banned, again, Yoshi's story.
Of course.
But then I'd say...
Did he ban Fountain?
Fountain? Maybe. Maybe he felt like Fountain wasn't good enough.
That's very interesting. But so far, working off for Trif, taking the first stock, but Frenzy not far behind at all.
Frenzy really just postulating his advantage with the platform game right now. He's really milking that side platform, letting Trif know that he needs to be careful with how he approaches Frenzy when Frenzy's on the platform. Crouch cancels the back air on the platform and manages to survive that. Wow, and Frenzy right now, jab after jab.
Going for the up smash, but not quite hitting.
And that's what I love about Falco in this matchup. He has so many non-committal moves that just really bully Peach in neutral. I mean, but the thing is, Peach's punish game is still there. That hit, that touch of death is so real for Peach. And not quite the other way around, I'd say. I mean, Falco gets his money off of, positional advantage compared to Peach. But Frenzy's still trying to make the best out of it. But see, stuff like that fair is what's going to cost him. Because right now he's off stage and Trif is looking to take another stock, but oh wow, what a retaliation by Trif.
He just knows exactly what he needs to do when Frenzy is coming after him. It's amazing to see both of these players. Wow, the melee that we're seeing today is just on another
and he does the
level.
perfect law dash attack, if I dare call it the law dash attack. I'm sorry, Trif. But that is the perfect extension, because the chain grab is actually not a true 0 to death. You need to either go for an extended edge guard, or at the minimum, try to go for that certain dash attack, which leads to a re-grab or a nair.
And now, two stocks apiece. I mean, Frenzy, he's definitely keeping up in a big way. We're not seeing the blowout from Trif that we saw in game 1 of the last set. Frenzy just, he's showing that, I mean, fool me once, shame on me. You're not, and then just no more fooling after that.
Yeah, no more fooling after that. I mean, Frenzy, despite that turnip, I think that was just an unfortunate position, not much to do there, but oh wow, but Frenzy's hitting his mark time after time.
It's some of the side B as well.
Wow, and again the grab is coming in so strong, and Frenzy's just covering everything. What is Trif supposed to do? Frenzy's looking like top 11 right now. I mean, he's finding everything, but Trif still such a solid wall, just keeping Frenzy out.
The back here almost killing, but Trif, holding on to his stocks in the way that only he can.
Yeah, I mean, for dear life, I'd really even say.
He's at over 150%. It's not the first time in this very game that we see him at that high percentage.
Yeah, I mean, Trif is just a survivability monster. That's why I think Frenzy made sure to ban Dreamland, because as I mentioned beforehand, Trif is really just good at baiting and just not giving anything up for free. And Frenzy trying to make sure to just challenge Trif as little as he can at the ledge. 200%. Wow.
Trif.
And what a pickup. Yeah. What a pickup. He found his mark. Sniper Frenzy. Birds up in the sky.
Dude, the Frenzy, he just saw the thread and just followed it right up there.
Yeah, he threaded the needle. It was unbelievable. But Trif right now, threading the punish game right in. I mean, Trif is just, this is what you want. Oh my god. That was what you want, and that is exactly what you want. 50% down your Gimp. If you're not ready, that's going to cost you the game.
Dude, I was not ready. You were not ready.
And nobody was ready, and so neither are we. Game 2.
Trif was definitely not ready, but right now we're just getting into it. Game 2, Final Destination, of course. I mean,
and Trif not going to wait a second for that counter pick. Oh, and Frenzy's playing this insanely clean right now. I mean, oh wow, he looks like he just came out of the shower. That's how clean he's playing. Oh wow, but solid stuff by Trif. You can't disrespect Trif. Wow, but Frenzy's on a wave of momentum right now, and Trif just. I mean, if you want to be clean, you gotta go into the washing machine. So you need to watch out, but.
Oh,
wow, and that is a grab, and Such a momentum killer, the grab, especially coming from Trifascia, but Frenzy already down a stock, but good backer there to maybe try to catch Trif. Wow, and he tries to go for the most aggressive shine off stage I've seen in a while from Frenzy.
Oh.
Wow, and that rinse and repeat downer.
Yep.
There are so little mix-ups you have. You can basically smash the eye in, but then that's going to cost you a nair from Trif, and then that might be the game, and good pickup there.
Now Trif only up by 1 stock. This is definitely doable for Frenzy, but he needs to get those early kills. He can't let Trif live to 200% every single stock, because then this will not happen. The comeback.
Yeah, and it is going to wear you out at some point, right? You're giving Trif more and more time to adapt to the mix-ups that you're applying,
that was just a straight up a steer to death, and now Frenzy, he has a mountain to climb.
But I mean, that is Trif's hardest counter pick, so you're not going to feel too bad, especially after that steal of a game that was game 1.
Yeah.
And right now Trif saying adios amigo, 3 stock and
beautiful 3 stock.
Stay hydrated, don't forget.
You see Frenzy, he's thinking long and hard, or just froze in place, thinking.
The handsome man that is Elliot Grossman, and right now, game 3 it is, and I think we're going to go back to that Pokemon Stadium that really paid dividends set 1.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
And there it is.
And now, I mean, I think Frenzy, he needs to remember what he did in the last set, but he knows that Trif has also has that in the back of his head about how do I not let that happen again.
Wow, and Trif still techs it, but Frenzy's not going to get discouraged by that. I mean, the theme for Champions Road is playing, and Frenzy looking to be one of them right now. I mean, the way he's playing, unbelievable. Nobody has ever challenged Trif from at least the young guns in such a way. And I don't like that laser too much, giving Trif extra height, but Frenzy still converts off of it. Knows what he's doing. And you hear the crowd roaring right now.
I really hope you can hear the crowd, because the UK peeps, they're going out for the boy with a beautiful chance.
Serves up, and wow, Trif, this is where the punish game is going to come in strong from him. Shield grabs the shine from Frenzy, and amazing. I love Trif's and his instant double jump lands, or at least float lands on the platform to tech chase, but wow, and misses the spacing on the side B and eats a backer for it.
Oh, just holding shield there and standing on the windmill, just watching Trif for a brief moment.
But the thing is, if I'm Frenzy, I don't know how you'd feel about this, but I mean, you're still playing amazing, you're on fire, right? But do you want to kind of slow it down and try to like play this more correctly, or just really try to roll Trif over? Because Trif is such a defensive behemoth. I don't know if I'd feel too comfortable trying to, like, you know, smother Trif.
I mean, you need to be doing everything correctly if you're gonna beat him that way. But I feel like Frenzy's just doing so much right at this moment.
Definitely, yeah.
He just needs...
And again, the backers hit the marks every time.
Every single time.
Trif, you know, being the drift master. I don't know how he keeps getting hit by Frenzy's backers. He just threads the needle every time.
He just shines the turnip.
But unfortunately, not enough. Trif throws a second one for good measure.
Yep. Oh, might get something going here. Oh, the laser's hitting in the forward here.
But Frenzy right now playing so well. I mean, he's finding everything he needs to, but
Trif finds a grab either way.
But that is such a blessing for Frenzy that Trif does not get more than 5%, or at least 8% off of the grab, because otherwise that would be horrible.
Oh, the up air not quite gonna kill it yet.
Up throw up air. Actually surprisingly effective on floaties from Falco's perspective.
Yep. And that is the stock.
Definitely
gonna kill. And now we're down last stock here. This will be so huge for Frenzy if he wins this, because then he will have the game 5 counter pick.
And you said it, yeah. I mean, this is what he wants. Trif at that menacing float height. Dash attack, tech chasing right now. Conversion hit after hit, but
charging the up
tries to go.
smash.
Oh, wow. Cheeky up smash, I'd actually say.
Definitely a cheeky up smash. Oh wow. And that's gonna be it.
And that is going to be it, yeah. Trif preemptively goes out there, covers the up B, and he just doesn't want to play the mix-up game. Why would you? Why would you let your opponent like try to outplay you if you can just cover everything? Falco, fortunately, does not have a hitbox on his up B, so Trif is going to take that without any risk of getting, you know, burned or something, and moves up 2-1 in the series. And now Frenzy's counter pick yet again, but Trif, if Frenzy manages to win this counter pick advantage, which is going to be hard. But solid convert. Easy 30%. You love to see that. Now solid 50.
I mean, at this point, you know, Trif, he's one game away from just taking this tournament straight up.
Wow, and 30%, and that is going to cost you dearly.
That was perfectly done by Trif. He knows exactly what he needs to do,
and Frenzy tries to go for it all right now, but Trif having none of it, and
well, hits the laser up there as well. Oh, but Frenzy, he needs a lead, I feel. He needs to just...
for him to start playing just the neutral game normally, he needs the lead, because if Trif is not giving it to him, constantly being at disadvantage, at least percent-wise and stock-wise, is going to be rather unfortunate, but solid nair there.
Now we see Trif, you know, living so long yet again, and this is not what we need, what Frenzy wants to see.
Flutter Hush, try to maybe get Frenzy out of, Trif out of the air, but I think this is where Frenzy should shift into a more defensive style, you know, with the F tilts. Did Trif take it?
What if it? Oh, that's. Was that a
Stitch? I didn't see. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that was Stitch. I may be wrong, but that looked like Stitch to me. But Trif not able to catch it again. Oh, I think it's working out for Frenzy. Oh, he gets hit by his turnip anyway.
And it's so important for Frenzy to take this stock without acquiring too much damage, because maybe a solid, strong aerial, and there we go, off the top. Nothing Demise Trif can do about that.
It's amazing how Trif took like 100% there without Frenzy taking more than like, 35, as we can see. And now we right back into it, just basically even right here. And Frenzy, I think he played that beautifully.
And I love Frenzy's usage of backers right there. Every time he's catching Trif and his float mix-ups with the back air, because Falco's back air hitbox, amazing to say the least.
Well, he just keeps on catching these turnips. He's nuts at that. Honestly. Oh. And now Trif, a chance to get another. Just
pushes him off, and right now,
Lord.
I don't know how you're feeling about this Frenzy. I feel like, I don't know how you feel about this, but I think the flame is slowly is getting put out.
And now Frenzy is on tournament stock here versus Trif. Trif is one stock away from taking this entire tournament in his home country of Spain. And now, and Trif with the grab.
Yeah, Elliot is trying his damned hardest, but it's not good enough for Trif right now, who just seems to have everything on lockdown. Trif is just aerial after aerial.
Frenzy's applying pressure, but that's
Stitch
not
face.
enough. Oh, was that another one? Just
and the MMM shield, and this is where you're going to see Trif just chilling.
Oh wow, Drift King, of course. And now, oh my lord,
and you said it. This is where it all ends, and Trif mini pop off. He kind of, despite never seeing Trif pop off, except for when he like throws his chair against Zane,
and also beat Muty King. That was a pop off.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, if Frenzy feels happy, if Trif feels happy about beating Frenzy, that means that Frenzy has actually left quite the mark on Trif.
Dude, Trif was definitely not. That was not a comfortable win. That was. He had some. I mean, Frenzy put up a fight for sure,
and you gotta just clap it up for the champion of SUPERBOU 3.
Honestly, man.
Demises, Triphasia, and
I'll be down to do an interview with Trif if we can get him on here.
Yeah.
But we'll see if we can get him going here. If he's just gonna go straight to the bar.
Yeah. So it has been an absolute pleasure from my side. I will be signing off. It was an absolute pleasure. I'll be leaving you to it.
It's been great. I mean, we had sick matches, and I mean, I'm just That was great.
And so now we will be getting the Reaper himself on the mic. So yet again, congrats to Trif Asia for taking the tournament. Really impressive stuff by him, and just take it away, dude.
Thank you, Yogurt. Follow him on Twitter, youngest Gert.
Oh, thank you, man. What's up, guys?
What's
Hello.
up, Trif? Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Oh, that was...
Thanks to you for helping to the tournament with the seeding.
Of course.
So yeah,
it was my pleasure. I'm just glad it all worked out in the end. And wow, that was great. I mean, not dropping a set, you look comfortable, but Frenzy, he definitely put up a fight.
Yeah.
I feel like the last time you guys played was at Fate, right? Where you won 3-0.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to Amza as well, having a sick losers run.
Yeah, we play at Fate. Was like closest games, but was 3-0.
Yeah, but I think both of the sets today were 3-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, so I mean, Frenzy, he's improving at a rapid pace, and
yeah. I'm so happy for him because he goes so far, like he's training all the time. So
how do you feel? What do you think Frenzy has been doing to implementing his game plan to
I don't know. He's doing a lot of like super good stuff, a lot of good camp. Ooh, that's sick. a lot of good camp against speeds and very spaced. But I think we played it so much because he was even in my house, like for the summit stuff, and we played all the time. So he knows a lot how I play also. So that gives him a little bit of chance to win. But still, he's really good because I know how he plays more or less. I don't focus on the people, on the character, but helps a bit sometimes.
So I just received in my hands here a beautiful little thing that I'll just present to you. This
it's so
wonderful trophy. Congratulations, Trif.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. It's super light. I like it. I think it's printed with a 3D printer.
Oh yeah, 3D printer. Nice, nice. So, I mean, other than that, this tournament has been insane. We've seen so many upsets. We saw Kinso beating Ice. We saw
that was crazy.
Pipsqueak beating Ice. We saw Amsa just it was this close. Like Nikki, close set. Pipsqueak, close set.
Europe is crazy.
None of them, neither one of them was able to like clutch it out. But then Frenzy came in, and he proved that he belongs in the very top, having a crazy run as well. I mean, congratulations to Frenzy on second place.
Yeah, super congrats.
I mean, beating Pipsqueak,
Pipsqueak did so well also.
Yeah.
I really did so well.
Yeah. I mean, so I feel like there's so many people like Frenzy, Pipsqueak, and Kinso are like the main ones who really had, either breakout or just like super solid performances. Because as I said, Frenzy beating Pipsqueak and Nikki and Kinso. And also Amsa, and then having these amazing sets with you is great to see.
Yeah.
So
nice.
What are your thoughts overall on the event? Finally a big tournament in Spain after all these years.
Yeah, that's the most important thing I have to say, because everybody complaining in Twitter, and some stuff was bad, like the seeding and maybe the schedule. Maybe I'm the most punish guy for the schedule, because I was playing like everything and I had to focus until the end. But it's like a part of that, I think the event was crazy. Like as a tournament, I think Awakening was better. But as an event, this is probably my favorite, like by far, because it's so cool. We are like in the mountain with a super swimming pool. Like it's a bit hot, but they have like fans and stuff, and you can go to the pool. So I really enjoy it. And also like sadly yesterday I had to go to sleep. I couldn't hang out with the people, so I'm sorry to everybody.
Oh.
But yeah, I feel bad, but I won the tournament, so I had to prepare for that.
Of course.
Yeah, and also I have to say, like, I have like super bad like weeks. Like it's so difficult to compete. It's so nervous. I have like 2 weeks, the whole 2 weeks, like I was like super nervous, because I think it's so difficult, and more when you're like in the top and you have to always.
Exactly. You always. Have,
I think it's the most difficult part.
It's you always have the pressure to perform, because like if you perform the way you're supposed to, people don't really think about it.
Yeah.
But if you just get upset at one point, then it's people are very quick to say you're washed up or the like. But
yeah, that's why. For example, like, I feel like bad for Ice, because I know how difficult it is like to performance. I still think he's like the second best, maybe here.
I mean, I say that. So I think
so difficult.
I mean, I feel like there's so many good players. I mean, Ice losing to Kinso and Pipsqueak is not is I think it's a testament to the people below coming up rather than anyone dropping off. I feel that right now we're in this part of EU Melee where we've had these top players for a while. I mean, you and Over and Prof, etc. But
the new players,
the new players are just rising up. So we have Sechi, we got Pitch, we got.
And they started so like so early.
Yeah.
Like it's like if people is watching who doesn't know if he should start, they should start. Because like there's a lot of people who started like 3 years ago and they are like super good and they can even beat me. So like never is late for this game. You have like a lot of the information. You have net play. It's gonna be rough the first like 1.5 year, but then you can get like so good, like so easy these days.
Yeah, I think that's a great message that would be echoed by every single other top player that. Even if you haven't starting now, you have all the tools you need to like reach the very top. If you want to put in the work, just the way that Frenzy has done and Pipsqueak has done, and Nicky and Kinso,
and Nicky
like,
and
all of them.
Kinso, like he started like so early. I don't know, like 2 years. I don't know.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. So, but I think I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna let you go celebrate with everyone. And
that's fine. I had to say a couple of things also.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Just
first of all, thanks to all the TOs, to everybody, because they put like a lot of work, because this tournament in Spain is not easy because it's thanks a lot to everybody.
Shoutouts to T-Bag, head TO tournament.
A sick event. Like they had like a little bit issues, but most of that issues were solved, and this tournament was like a super special experience and so fun for almost everybody. So I feel so nice. And also, as I was saying, like I feel like it's so difficult to keep like competing at this level and performing well every tournament, or almost every tournament. So if you help me with my stream going and like, I don't know, just follow me. If you want more, like you could subscribe or whatever. Just follow with me or watch me sometimes. Follow me on Twitch TV /Trif Smash together, like Trif, my Twitter you have below. You can follow me also there. And I do set analysis like for pitch. A lot of pitch players who want to improve. I do analysis like best of 3. Just contact me with me Twitter best of 3 $10 and best of 5 $15. And yeah, please follow me on everything. And yeah, I think it's. Oh, and I have to say that I played so bad at Awakening. I feel so bad. Today I played better, but I'm still feeling really
it
bad.
happens, you know. When playing bad gets you second place at a major, I feel like that's still acceptable, right? And I mean, shoutouts to Demise as well. You know,
of course.
Supporting our boy. I mean, EU, like we don't have a lot of sponsors over here, but Demise, they looked across the Atlantic Ocean and they were like, this guy right here, he's something special. And you know, 2018, that was an okay year for Trif. But 2019, he beat Beauty King. He beat Amsa twice. And Zane. And you know,
the most impressive, I took 2 games to Leffen.
Yeah, he took 2 games of Leffen.
That's the best for me.
Leffen, who's a known Peach Slayer, who's just destroyed Armada multiple times. And Trif going to game 5 with him. It's absolutely nuts. And just, you know, ruling the European scene. I mean, winning major after major after major. And I mean, I can't say anything but just the utmost respect to this man. So go ahead, follow him, Twitter, Twitch, everywhere, and
please.
Support him.
Nice. Because
he's, I mean.
Also, I want to do a lot of like YouTube videos with blogs and stuff, but I don't have time because I'm traveling and I'm training. But also, I'm gonna focus a lot on like all media stuff and just like live like about like being a professional gamer and all the stuff behind.
Yeah.
So thanks to everybody.
Thank you so much, Trif.
To support me. Yeah. I thank you to everybody who bought me for Summit. I'm gonna be in the next one as well, so be prepared for the next campaign.
Yeah, let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna have to wrap up there. Thank you so much, Trif. Congratulations. All right, so before.
The raffle. Okay.
Yeah. So before we jump off. All right.
Bye, dude.
Take care, Trif.
Thanks everybody. Follow me on my tweets, and thanks for the seeding, man.